Hello, I'm Lynda Mullaly Hunt, author of One for the Murphys, Fish in a Tree, and Shouting at the Rain. So I started out with my stuffed Albert here, Albert Einstein, love him. Kind of as an introduction, that means give them something they don't expect. Because as an author, you would expect that I would do a video for you while you were all stuck at home on something having to do with books. But instead, I'm here to teach you how to juggle. So, you might wonder how I learned to juggle. Well, years ago, I received a fruit basket as a gift. And I love fruit, but it was an enormous basket, and I was all by myself. And, I don't know, late one night, I looked at that fruit basket, and I thought to myself, I would like to learn to juggle. So, I picked up the oranges and the apples, and I started throwing them around, and after several hours, I had taught myself how to juggle. There was a little orange juice on the ceiling, though, I have to confess. So I'm going to teach you how to juggle. So, step by step. Now, before I actually teach you how to juggle, though, I want to say that I really hope that you will actually try to learn this. And the reason for that is juggling is really hard to learn. You will not master this quickly. You will drop the balls. You will have to try again. You will get frustrated. You may want to quit. You probably will want to quit, right? Because if you keep dropping the balls after 2 hours, it makes sense that you'd want to quit, but don't. Stick with it. Stick with it. This is good practice for other things, bigger things in your life, because if you give up, if you are not comfortable with failing, you will never achieve anything great. So I do believe if you can teach yourself to juggle, you can achieve great things. If you stick with it for a really long time and you're just not the kind of person who can master juggling, I mean, that's fine too. That's not what I mean. I'm talking about the person who walks away after 5 minutes because they think it's too hard, right? Don't be that person. Stick with it. Give it a good try. All right, so here we go. What you're going to do is you're going to start with one object. You're going to keep your elbows close to your body because you don't want your arms flailing all over the place. And you're going to throw the object in a nice even arc. Eggs are probably not a good idea. Some people use scarves because they're really lightweight. I think they're harder, though. I think something with a little weight is easier to juggle. I think scarves are much harder to juggle than, say, tennis balls. If it's round and you drop it, it could roll away. That's kind of a pain, but that's what I'm doing here. And to tell you, I'm a little out of practice. I haven't done this in a long time. All right, but you're going to start with one object. Keep your elbows near your body. You're going to throw it in a nice even arc. No higher than your eyes, okay? You don't want to be throwing it way up in the air and flailing around. So keep control of the ball, a nice even arc, no higher than where your eyes are. After you do that, after you can go from one hand to the other, keeping your elbows next to your side, watching the object, you're going to focus on something in the distance and then toss the ball back and forth. See, so I'm not looking at the ball anymore. And this is harder than it looks. This is harder than it looks. But you'll get used to it. So once you've mastered that, and you're not flailing around, your elbows are next to your body, you're going to go to two objects. Now your dominant hand, which is the hand that you write with, is what you're going to start with. So one in each hand. You're going to throw the ball in your dominant hand first. And then you're going to throw the second ball immediately after that. Using the same rules. Elbows next to the body, nice even arcs, no higher than your eyes. 1, 2, right? 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. See that? Now, again, this looks kind of easy because I already know how to juggle. Okay, when I was first teaching myself, this was not that easy. But once you are comfortable looking at the two, then again, you're going to focus on something in the distance, and you're going to do it again. 1, 2. See, it's imperative, very important, that the dominant hand goes first, the left hand goes right after that, or the other hand goes right after that if you're left-handed. Okay, once you do that, you master that, and those two steps are going to take you a while. They are. Again, be okay with failing. It's okay. It's okay. In fact, as I juggle these three, you might watch me go get one on the other side of the room. Who knows what's going to happen? Who knows? All right, so when you do three, you're going to hold two in your dominant hand, one in your other. Just like you did before, you're going to throw it up, left hand immediately or other hand immediately, and then the third. You just have to sort of go for it. Sometimes that turns into the running juggle, where you're sort of running across the room, trying to catch them as you go. That's okay. That's part of learning. You want to practice in a place where there are no breakable things, of course. And don't use eggs. That's a bad idea. I did eggs once, and I cleaned them off of my mother's floor. Okay, so ready? Here we go. A drum roll. You out there? You do a little drum roll for me. Here we go. Oh, okay. So that was a little bit of flailing, but I kept them in the air. See, I dropped one, but that's okay. That's okay. So those are the steps you need. All you need now is time and some practice, and good luck. Good luck. I really hope that you become a juggler, because it's about resilience and grit, right? Sticking with it, because it's hard. It is. It's really hard to learn. If you're on Instagram or you're on Twitter, and you actually learn to do this, even if you're juggling too, please reach out to me. Please send me videos or pictures. I would love to know that you were learning to juggle. So take care. Good luck. Stay safe. Remember, unless you absolutely need to, please stay home. The kindest thing you can do right now is to just stay put. So thinking of you all, good luck with your juggling, and hopefully I'll see you soon. All right, take care. Bye-bye.